Snow, bitter cold and powerful winds added to the misery of disaster victims whose homes were destroyed or power knocked out by Storm Sandy. Around 300,000 households from the Carolinas to New York lost power, most restored by morning, but there are still over 600,000 in the dark. And now they're counting the cost.
Once you accept that reality, that this could happen again, $33 billion, loss of life, weeks of inconvenience, weeks with the city paralyzed. The question is, how do you do your best to make sure it doesn't happen again or reduce the damage if it does?
The people of Rockaway in Queens didn't need another storm. They'd hardly had time to pick themselves up from the last one.
The last thing we ever expected or wanted was snow. But it's better than rain and water. We don't need any more of that stuff. But the snow was a shock to us, yes.
Melanie Larkin had a tough night, just trying to keep her daughter warm.
My daughter is 3 and I bundled her up in blankets and put her in the middle between my husband and myself just to get the body heat and warmth.
In Staten Island, they started to clean up the mess. Everything must go, and it all ends up being scooped up and dumped into the back of a lorry. The clean-up here is now underway, but it could take weeks before these streets resemble anything like normal. The problem here is there is debris everywhere, not just on the road and the paths, but in people's homes. They're hoping that's the last of the bad weather, because rebuilding their lives will take time. Nick Martin, Sky News, Staten Island.